This is Simon. Simon wants to know something about Buddhism. So, what are the origins of Buddhism? Buddhism began as an offspring of Hinduism in the country of India. The founder was Siddhartha Gautama. The main questions in Buddhism are: why is there pain and suffering? How does one break the rebirth cycle? You have to focus on what Gautama believed, and an answer can be found in the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. Let us begin with the Four Noble Truths. Number 1. Gautama realized that pain and suffering are in all of nature and human life. To exist means we will all encounter suffering. Birth, sickness, old age and death are painful. Number 2. Gautama believed the root cause of suffering is desire. It is the craving for wealth, happiness and other forms of selfish enjoyment which cause suffering. These cravings can never be satisfied because of ignorance. Number 3. Suffering will cease when a person can rid himself of all desires. Number 4. Follow the Eightfold Path to extinguish all desires. Here are the 8 steps of the Eightfold Path. The first is the right views. One must accept the Four Noble Truths. Step 2 is the right resolve. One must renounce all desires and any thoughts like lust, bitterness and cruelty. He must harm no living creature. Step 3 is the right speech. One must speak only truth. There can be no lying, slander or vain talk. Step 4 is the right behavior. One must abstain from sexual immorality, stealing and all killing. Step 5 is the right occupation. One must work in an occupation that benefits others and harms no one. Step 6 is the right effort. One must seek to eliminate any evil qualities within and prevent any new ones from arising. Step 7 is the right contemplation. One must be observant, contemplative and free of desire and sorrow. The 8th step is the right meditation. After freeing oneself of all desires and evil, a person must concentrate his efforts in meditation so that he can overcome any sensation of pleasure or pain and enter a state of transcending consciousness and attain a state of perfection. Buddha? Who's that? Simon definitely wants to know more about him. Siddhartha Gautama was born in approximately 560 BC in northern India. His father was the ruler of a district near the Himalayas, which is today the country of Nepal. And he sheltered his son from the outside world and confined him to the palace where he surrounded Gautama with pleasures and wealth. Despite his father's efforts, Gautama one day saw the darker side of life on a trip he took outside the palace walls. He saw 4 things that forever changed his life: an old man, a sick man, a dead man and a beggar. Deeply distressed by the suffering he saw, he decided to leave the luxury of palace life and begin a quest to find the answer to the problem of pain and human suffering. Now Simon knows a little bit more about Buddhism and Buddha. But are there many Buddhists in the world today? For centuries, Buddhism has been the dominant religion in the Eastern world. Today it remains the predominant religion in China, Japan, Korea and much of Southeast Asia. With the rise of the Asian population in the US, Buddhism has made a tremendous impact in the US as well. There are around 350 million Buddhists in the world today. 3 important concepts in understanding Buddhism are karma, samsara and nirvana. Karma refers to the law of cause and effect in a person's life, reaping what one has sown. Buddhists believe that every person must go through a process of birth and rebirth until he reaches the state of nirvana in which he breaks the cycle. Buddha believed, unlike Hinduism, that a person can break the rebirth cycle no matter what class he's born into. The law of samsara holds that everything is in a birth and rebirth cycle. Buddha taught that people do not have individual souls, and there is no eternal substance of a person which goes through the rebirth cycle. The new individual in the next life will not be exactly the same person, but there will be several similarities. Nirvana means the blowing out of existence. Nirvana is very different from the Christian concept of heaven. Nirvana is not a place like heaven, but rather an eternal state of being. It is the state in which the law of karma and the rebirth cycle comes to an end. It is the end of suffering, a state where there are no desires and the individual consciousness comes to an end. Now Simon knows a lot about Buddhism. What about you? Next time he wants to learn about Judaism.